Welcome back to Kentucky Kingdom, where last video I was here was like Memorial Day, so Flying Fox was not open yet. Now it is. There it goes. So yeah, if you want to see anything else about anything else in the park, probably gonna be in that one. We'll go ahead and link it up ahead. We'll try and focus mainly on the Fox today, but you never know. Comment and subscribe, you know the deal. One step into the park, we're immediately getting a funny thing, because as you see, front entrance, the ride is of course right there, like right to the left as you walk in, but there's some sort of construction going on right now on the pathways, so we gotta follow this sign right here pointing to the right and go around this way to get to what's right supposed to be us on the left. Then as we start heading this way past the games towards the section that I might cover in a little bit, got a nice sign right here that's going to lead us right into Kitty Kingdom. This is also where one of the shows happens throughout the day, Boombox Summer Jam. I remember being here during my first day, but that's because they were painting the stage. Anyways, keep going this way. And we got one last sign right here by everyone's favorite cinnamon bread store, leading us right to the area. You can see track now. Oh wait, there it goes. There it is. More importantly though, because we're passing right by it, I'd probably take a lap on Lightning Rod first. Or maybe second, there's already a line. Over here first. I did get in touch with Guest Relations as I walked in the park. Doesn't sound like Hershey's gonna be as cool with these as Six Flags Parks is, so you might not be getting any POVs like you have in the last few coaster videos. We'll see. I'm gonna try and email some people and see if I get media powers for future visits. Now, obviously this out of the line is, oh god, flight pass? Is that like the fast lane? Yeah, that's awesome, that seems. Keep it that way. It's obviously because the ride was down for a little bit, it just reopened after what I'm guessing is some finishing touches on the station over here. Obviously it's still closed off down there a little bit to do some path work, we'll see that in a second. But honestly, this doesn't look too bad. Like it just goes back and forth through a switch and then we're at the station. Maybe like 20-minute line, something like that. I don't know, 20-30 is my guess. I don't care, it's gonna be nothing. It's a new ride. There's gotta be a wait. Check out the salad though. I love that. The Wicked Puppy here is Kentucky Kingdom's new coaster for 2026. Tacoma Family Suspended Coaster. Only about 35 miles per hour, 65 feet tall and a minute ride length. So it's not gonna break any records. However, it's a nice fun family ride. I've been on a couple of these Tacoma family coasters and they're always good. So seeing a custom one here at my home away from home park, huge thumbs up. Can't wait to check it out. I do have to say that one of the really cool things about line placement here is you have a really nice view of Lightning Run now. Then on the other hand, being tactical about it, this barn and this line completely blocks the layout. Like you can see a little bit back there, and you see the drops, but that's it. The entire ride is on that side of the station. First ride in 2, it's not bad. Just got my first ride, row 2, I don't know why I started back here. First of all, look at all the seating. That didn't already show off. Really cool paving. That was actually really fun. I was not expecting the family coaster to have float airtime. That's honestly, I was expecting all those swooping drops and whatnot, but like right here, this double up, you got nice little pops on both those hills. A lot of those zippy transitions, like the maneuver break and all that stuff, like right here, there's another pop of airtime. I honestly was not expecting the family Tacoma roller coaster to have some pops of float airtime, and I'm okay with that. Speaking of fun airtime though, I don't care if this video is just about Flying Fox. I deserve at least one lap on Lightning Run. Quick look at some path construction. Obviously right now this is closed off, but you can usually do this to get right to the front entrance. So I'm not sure if they're plotting anything or if like I see they've got some netting right there. Maybe they're just putting more netting in for loose articles and stuff. But it looks like both net strips, so I'm not sure exactly why it's closed off. Maybe something to do with that closure right there. Comment down below and write down to maybe hit subscribe, because I haven't said that enough times in this video. Got some more netting here for loose article stuff. Basically anywhere that like you see this thing across the path, pretty much where you want to put nets in, just in case someone has some loose articles, even though you cannot do that. It's like 10 billion things that say no loose articles on every single ride. Of course, speaking of construction though, there's now a lot of empty plots of land in this place. Like right back there used to be where the flying scooters were back before they got put in Wildwood Grove. I'm gonna say it every time. And there's some more plots back there by, ooh, recycling again. I'll show you recycle. But yeah, there's a lot more plots back there. I'll show you in a second that lead to future expansion. Oh yeah, you love to see it. Look how much the line's already died down from about an hour ago when I got my first ride. It's like maybe 15-20 minutes. But yeah, like I said before, a lot of construction areas back here. I believe this used to be where the pirate ship is. Obviously there's lots of construction equipment back there doing whatever they do. And like this entire area right here, this used to be a couple flat rides. So prime expansion, what do you think is going to go in this area to complement the Flying Fox theme of, I guess, flying? I don't know. Lap number 2, I didn't even ask for it. But yeah, we're going to the back. Give you guys the front seat experience, the back seat experience. Ooh, more theming.
Maximum height to enjoy this attraction for everyone's safety.
Done with number 2, so we've got a front and a back seat experience now. Close enough. First of all, that was 20 minutes, so I was right in the money there. But I think that this thing is probably a little bit better if you're saying towards the front. If you want like any forces or like visuals or anything like that. That's wrong with the back. Like still have a couple of nice whippy spots to it, especially getting yanked down that first drop because the train's so long. By the time you're off of the lift, the front half of the train's like already halfway down the drop, so it just like whips you down like a Zaire coaster. Fun ride overall. Is definitely more of a front half experience than if you want like any forces or like obviously the good views from being on a suspended coaster. Yeah, I guess that right now they're doing this like flower festival thing. That's really handle to Dollywood's, but you know, Christian's gotta start somewhere. And speaking of Dollywood, if you guys want to help send me there this year, I don't care that I get a discount for my season pass. Maybe consider dropping me a tip on Patreon to help support my travels.
Hey, you don't need to take your work bike everywhere you go. And hey, let's just talk to patch it up. 1 second. Got it. Here, could you run that to him, please? Thank you. And Joe, I got you a ladder, okay? So you can just go ahead and use, or not. You can just do a cool jump, I guess. Whatever. Yo, they're ready. I know you guys are ready. So let's give them a countdown. In 3, 2, 1. Yeah! All right.
It's nice, Mario Kart. Go.
Alright, you guys are fast. Yeah. Starting lap 2. Hey guys, we just fixed the roof. Come on. Oh, the last heater. Right here's the finish line. We have a winner. Chris, yeah. Hey, whoa, whoa, ah! Hey, help with the sign, please. Gotta win one race. Thinks he runs the place, huh? Come on. Okay. Joe, this is exciting. We're gonna do it. About to be open. You ready? 3, 2, 1. Yeah! Oh, come on. Okay, yeah, just pull it. Nice. Guys, come on. Opening day.
That was a fun little show back there. Basically, just using dirt bikes to do odd jobs to get the trail ready, but maybe we got to see some cool tricks and flips, so that's all that matters, right? Since you guys made this part of the video, since you made it past the Flying Fox reveal and a little bit of clips of the show, I guess I give you a treat. This area, as you know, the 5D theater is long gone and fenced off, and now has a sign in front of it. Something new is coming, you count it. Now we can start speculating. Now we know, or like according to that, it should be right here where we were first speculating. Like last time I said maybe some sort of big dark ride would go nice in here. I've been hearing a lot of people saying Wild Moose, the RMC Wild Mouse kind of ride, which I could maybe see this park has worked with RMC in the past, and it's supposed to be like a Wild Mouse thing, so it would definitely fit in this building, but let's go find horses. Actually glad I walked right into the main gift shop after that, because first of all, we should have some Flying Fox merch. Cool shirts, cool foxes and hats and stuff. I swear to God, if there's a bandana, I will get Coney a Flying Fox bandana, because she's my Flying Fox. I like these pins, like that one. But the important thing, being back here, is this place is a lot smaller now, which that makes sense right back there. That was the entrance to the theater, which is now obviously blocked off. However, this way smaller too. You can see how the top of the things close off now, the kind of smallest end. That used to be like a whole section back there. Like this is an entire half a gift shop that's now missing, and who knows, maybe that'll be part of that. So keep an eye out. We are still on the lookout for horses. We're right next to the Kentucky Derby, and it would make so much sense to have something Derby themed, something horse themed. I want to see if we can find some horses. I mean, there's a big horse. The carousel has a lot of horses, if that counts. I mean, there's other animals too, but we're just talking horses right now. Something, Umumusame. Big shout out though. Did not put this out when I was doing the Discovery Meadow video. A lot of high schools of local area have been marked down up here, so that is a pretty cool shout out to the area. Nice history. That's an elephant. Elephant's not a horse. Historically, bees and birds are not horses, but I don't need a reason to go ride the RMC, guys. Just let me ride the cool RMC. It's one of the best small ones in the world. Remember last time when I said there was lines and I'd wait for another visit to marathon this thing? This is how it's supposed to be. This thing is usually a station walk on most weekdays. Look at that. Best ride in the park. We can literally just walk right on next cycle.
This includes all backpacks, purses, hats, glasses, sunglasses, cell phones, wallets, keys, and anything else that you don't want to lose.
Rollercoaster's flying right today. Like, it is super slick down, super fast, and that makes everything super ejecty. I am a little sad though about the whole POV thing, because my first ride, I just did a couple back to back, like front back, whatever. But my first ride, I actually got a plane flying like right over me, going up the lift hill. So that would have been a really cool visual ride for you guys to see, but it is what it is. We're right next to the airport. We'll probably see more planes later. Enough of that though, back to horse hunting. Long and short of it is basically that Kentucky is like the horse state kind of, so even though that area with the former 5D theater slash whatever it's gonna end up being doesn't really resemble anything Derby-ish, I mean it has a lot of generic rides around it, everyone's saying Kentucky Derby or like something related to this culture. And I mean they could always be themed area because look at this. This was a bunch of generics until last year. It's a lion, a horse. Really? If you think about it, Craft House is like 2 letters away from Draft Force. Also, going back to the whole Kentucky theming for everything, it's bourbon. You know, that's Kentucky drink, right? Guys, I don't know how I've been so freaking blind. The horse clues were here from the beginning. Literally all over Cinnamon Bread store. This is the horse store. Look at that, there's even horses chilling out. Tony gets cinnamon bread. The horses have been here this whole time. They're just cinnamon bread horses. You have 2027. Cinnamon horse. That's the name of the ride. Cinnamon horse to ride. I found more horses in the gift shop. Literally there. All I need to say. So much gift shop horses. And flying fox horses. Which is not a fox, it's a dog. I'm seriously sad there's no flying fox bandana. So I 100% will get one for Cody. I like this design though. It's really cool. Let's have more. Entire section of horse. Right there. It's Horse and Ride in Kentucky Kingdom. I guess we'll bookend it before I outro. This is the other side of the fox. This is what it would look like normally if this area wasn't sanctioned off to just walk through underneath the other bank and underneath some more track work. So that'd be a really cool visual once this construction's all done. Also, yo, shout out to the envelope right there. Those little things are usually put on the train and run through for clearance envelopes, so geek shot. Let's go. So that is going to end today's Flying Fox update on Project 2027 Horse in a Box. That's what we're calling it now. As we walk along the outside of the park back to the car because you get some more views out here. What do you guys think? Honestly, I am very, very happy with Flying Fox. Like, not only is it a okay, fun coaster for families, but like it fills out this area as you see. No longer just blank space and lightning run over here. Do you think? And right next to it is a nice little family throw coaster that everyone can enjoy. The ride itself has some okay forces. I mean, like I said, it's made for families, so it's whatever. But like I said, if you're in the front over here, you do get a little bit of airtime on a couple of these hills. And does have some yank. Nice seeing at least at the entrance right there. There's the train. And honestly, like, opens up a whole new area. Like, this kind of just dead ends over here, and there's a bunch of land that used to be with flat rides and stuff, so that's future expansion. That probably won't be for a couple more years because obviously 2027 is going to be the year of the horse coaster. RMC would be cool there, or a dark ride like I was saying before, but I don't know what you guys think. Do the comment, do the subscribe, do the thing where you give me Patreon money because I gotta do all the YouTube shows right now. So I thank you guys for watching, and I think I already said everything, so always embrace the infinite, and do not enter this authorized personnel only. Gotta be lockout trained for this probably.